It's been a day of rain and rescue with little respite. Roads are traps. This floodwater is deep, it smells, and it's dangerous. Boats were the only way out for these men in Rotherham and South Yorkshire who got stuck at work overnight.
There was no way of leaving safely. I mean, at one point it was about 6 foot deep, just at the end of the road where our company is, so there was no way we were leaving safely. We just had to sit port and wait for services to come and fetch us, really.
This is what 2 days of nearly constant rain looks like. Parts of South and West Yorkshire, Lincolnshire and Greater Manchester have all been affected. Across South Yorkshire, the flooding has been quite localised, but very, very intense. The water came in so quickly that some people got stuck as they were trying to get through, meaning they've had to abandon their vehicles. Nearby businesses and homes have been evacuated. And the bad news is that it is still raining. In Doncaster, the local river spilled over, flooding properties with little warning. People grabbed what they could.
It happened in the space of an hour. It started with a trickle, and all of a sudden, someone looked out the window and they were there. It happened.
Yeah, literally, I think it was about 9 this morning. There was nothing Downings Road whatsoever. It was completely clear. There was not even a puddle. And then I'd say in the space of 20 minutes, it was about here.
Many rail services across the north of England have been cancelled or delayed. In Rotherham in South Yorkshire, passengers got onto a bus but had to get off on a dinghy. Vehicles of all shapes and all sizes were no match for the floods.
I've maybe been up to where the wheels are before, but it's only been temporary. It's only been like a little dive through, you know. But apart from that, no, nothing like this.
In South Yorkshire, the floods have been declared a major incident. Fire crews have had more than 1,200 emergency calls.
We've had flooding start in Sheffield, which has progressed through to Rotherham. It's now in Doncaster. The river levels have been as high as they were in 2007 when we had the serious floods.
But from Derbyshire came the worst news, that a woman from Roseley drowned after being swept away in floodwater. No one here realised it would be so bad, so fast.
It was horrendous. It was flooded out. My garden was like a lake. Next door's garden was 2 or 3 feet high, weren't it, Helen?
It was about
Easy.
like this. They were frightened of it coming in.
Yeah, there was dustbins coming down the road here, all lit in the car here because they were all empty.
In the kitchen and the lounge, and
yeah,
then it spread. It had gone in their lounge.
It's gone down a bit, so about 1.5 meters.
The Prime Minister came to Derbyshire this evening to nearby Matlock. Boris Johnson joined in an impromptu clean-up and promised help. But some will question why, after so much money has been invested in flood defences, this rain has had such an impact.
We are seeing more and more serious flooding, perhaps because of building, perhaps because of, almost certainly because of climate change. We need to prepare and we need to be investing in those defences.
The rain is expected to clear a little this evening, but weather warnings are still in place and the clean-up has only just begun. Caterina Vitozzi, Sky News in Rotherham, South Yorkshire.